Well, blessings, everybody, and welcome to Spare Your People, Lord. This is the fourth course in the Kings and Prophets series. These next two courses are relatively short, just 2 or 3 lessons in each one. And so we're going to be doing a lot of reading out of the scripture. I would encourage you to read these verses yourself. For instance, today we're just going to look at an overview of Obadiah. So read the book of Obadiah. It's short. And then we did a lot of cross-references in the homework out of the Old Testament. So take some time and read these cross-references because it will help tremendously with understanding what's being said in the lesson. So as I said, this is a brief overview today of Obadiah. The book is Obadiah's vision, and it includes some prophecy. It's a report from the Lord concerning Edom. And though it's about Edom, it can also have been said, the same thing could be said about Judah and Israel. It's a vision Obadiah saw as well as he heard it. And the theme is the judgment of Edom. The nations are also mentioned, and Israel's mentioned here too. And so, like I said, we check a lot of cross-references related to Edom, so take some time to read this. In Genesis chapters 25, 27, 28, we see the basic story that Isaac, the son of Abraham, had twin sons, Esau, the older one, who eventually was called Edom, and Jacob, the younger. Romans 9 explains that God chose Jacob. Check that out, it's interesting. He was called Edom due to asking for a swallow of the red stuff. Remember when he sold his birthright? That's what all these passages are about. Hebrews 11 called him immoral and godless because he sold that birthright. Genesis 32, 33, and 36 tells what happens when Jacob and Esau were reconciled again, when they came back together. Jacob returned to Canaan after many, many years, and he expected Esau to hold a grudge, but Esau was friendly and they embraced. Esau already had some land, and it was in Seir. Esau became the father of the Edomites, and they lived on Mount Seir. Numbers 20 and Deuteronomy 2 shows an encounter where Edom would not allow Israel to pass through when they came out of Egypt. Edom had been given Mount Seir by God. They dispossessed and destroyed the Horites who lived there. God gave them that land, but still they wouldn't let their brothers pass through. 1 Chronicles 18 and 1 Kings 11. We find that David put some garrisons, some military outposts in Edom. And you see the account of what all happened and what enabled that to occur. In the days of Jehoshaphat, king of Edom, it was said that there's no king of Judah, that there was no king in Edom at that time. In the days of Jehoram, Jehoshaphat's son, Edom revolted and they established a king. And then the last passage in the Psalms, Psalm 137. Apparently this was written during the time of Judah's captivity in Babylon. And it speaks of the sons of Edom encouraging Babylon. And it might have been during the assault of Israel. They wanted Jerusalem to be destroyed. And this would have been after the time of Obadiah. What we're seeing here is that there was animosity between Edom, okay? And the Lord was bringing forth a word of judgment. We're going to see more detail in times to come. In the meantime, meditate upon these things. I'll see you again next time.